So Greenwood's out taking a nap. This is Ezra's downtime activities. Alendra, you're trying to find somebody who can make potions. There's no one in town who has more arcane abilities than you guys. And the basically what you would end up having to do is you would ultimately it's a matter of actually just having to buy the potions themselves, and you would have to go into a town that had a little bit more population and resources.
Yeah.
I'm about to say I knew a lady. She just lives out in the middle of nowhere, and she's slightly crazy. She's trying to make potions.
Superior's like, wait, someone talking about me?
No, I'm talking about a witch.
Oh. Go back to washing dishes.
A witch. Lovely.
She's a nice witch. She just lives out in the middle of nowhere and tends to keep strange company.
Look who's talking!
Even stranger than Eames.
It's not at all whom I was referring to.
Oh.
Of all of us, I think Eames is the most normal, and he's an oversized wolf.
This is
For
true.
yourself.
Okay. So does anybody? I think Ziria, what downtime stuff did you want to do? You sent me some messages.
Yeah, I was gonna start rocking out those items for us. Now that we have currency.
Okay, we can sort of. Well,
I want to cloud that up though for on our D&D day. That's something I can do. Like,
You can skip those for today. I don't think that they're super important for us to have just a few things that we need.
you were
We still need to go to Four Corners.
during all the retro downtime. You were in chains, and you were wrapped up.
You can do it on the road.
I was gonna start doing it now, like today.
Sure, you start now on the road. Do the rest
Oh,
on the
leaving?
road.
Well, you can't actively like craft and stuff
I know.
without the without being like in a site to make it. Like you can't. I mean, unless there's like a specific language that allows for that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Like sharpening a stick or something would be different than like you needing all your alchemy tools and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you last week you were being held prisoner. So, okay. Anybody else? Downtime? What is it that you're trying to make, Sean?
Well,
Remember our magic items, like our rings and our amulets and stuff?
I don't read a lot of that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just magical items that he can make for us so that it's cheaper.
How long does it take?
Depending on what it is, usually a day or so or 2 days for a certain piece.
Yeah, you would have to like spend that full amount of time, and you would actually have to make the roll because those items that roll mechanic, you can't take 10 on those because you have to actually apply your skill, and the take 10 thing would kind of break those rules. I had conversations with length with another player who is no longer with us about
The Arcanist, yeah, I heard.
yeah, and it was a sore subject for him also, but you can't just take 20 and say, okay, I succeed on creating a level 30, whatever. You're gonna have to actually roll.
Okay.
But Ezra's making stuff, so you can take a shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, may as well just do some rolls.
I'm gonna make my one item real quick. No,
you're not.
What's the skill?
With the 17, I can make a ring of protection.
Oh, it's spellcraft.
Spellcraft. So it would be 17.
Okay. So with a 17, you can make a ring of protection.
Plus 1 or plus 2.
What ones did you want? 2s?
We wanted 2s, yeah.
Yeah, a 2.
Nice.
So I believe it. I think that actually just makes it.
As long as you spend the money for it, I think it does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's made.
Boom.
Just one?
No, I gotta make. I think how many people wanted them?
I think it was
I
5.
think all of us wanted them, unless
Yeah.
you didn't.
No, I totally want one. I have a +1 right now.
Yeah, then all of us want one, so that's a 6 in total.
All right. So if I don't roll a 1,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. The critical, I will permit you to upgrade it to a +1 on top of whatever you were trying to make.
So +3 in total.
Holy shit.
For the one.
Siri,
For the one.
Siri will definitely pocket that one. Like,
Okay.
ooh, this one's perfect.
Yes, it's good. It's yes. I approve of this action.
I was like, oh man, Ezra should totally get that one, and it's like, nope, Ziri's gonna.
Yeah, I was
No,
thinking the same thing,
I like
actually.
it. I
mean,
that to me is good.
I was about to protest, and I was like, Saphiri would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. Like, this is totally in character.
Raj, are you saying that the price of it still stays the same, or is it bumped up to the Ring of Protection +3s?
No, for cost of the +2. Well, how much is the +2?
The +2 cost 8,000. The +3 would normally cost 18,000.
Okay.
But because he's crafting them, they're halved.
Okay. With the critical, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna allow the +3. I'm not gonna worry about the
Sounds good.
rules. I might be giving you too much, but it doesn't matter.
Don't
You're
question
all
it.
Fuck
gonna
it,
die
it's the
soon.
rule of cool,
You're
okay?
all gonna die soon, Eddie.
No, it's the rule of cool. It's cool.
Yes, it is cool. I'm also gonna grant Greenwood a +1 on his next roll because he's got the. I'm like staring at this piece of paper that needs to be drawn on right now with this image of Greenwood sleeping under a tree. Yeah, I'll let you pay the 8,000 or 4,000, sorry, and then you can say it's a +3 instead of +2, and you pocket it for yourself, and then you divvy out a +2, right? +2 ring of protection to everybody else.
I mean,
So
Sweet.
you can actually, if you have PC Gen, that'll immediately, when you equip it, it'll immediately factor everything in.
Yep.
But for now, just kind of keep it in mind.
You know, and none of us has the like arcana to notice that. Hey, Azirius is a little nicer. It's like they all look the same. Now we all have even rings. Holy crap!
I noticed.
Yeah, Greenwood, you noticed that Ziria has a bulge in his pocket.
Don't worry, he's just happy to see you.
Oh my god, Travis, get out of my fucking head.
Wow, that's messed up.
I let him pass because he needs all the help he can get.
What are you talking about? He has like 28 armor.
Yeah, I know. But like everyone wants to kill him though.
This is true.
I'm actually like 100% sure that Rawl and Alendra have the lowest AC out of everybody.
Probably.
No, I do.
What's your AC?
With this ring, it'd be 20. It'd only just be 22, I believe.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
You
ring
got
do?
mage armor, buddy.
It's a ring of armor +2 ring. So instead of your ring of +1, which gives you 1 to your armor, this gives you another 1.
Oh,
So
sweet.
bump your armor up 1 more point.
Okay.
And I believe it gives it to your saving throws, too.
No.
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 Quickly, Alendra, what will happen is one of your disciples, Ayanara, your main gal.
Yeah.
She will come to you with a worried look in her eye, and she'll say, something's wrong. When that man came, something was wrong about him.
What do you think was wrong?
And she will put her hands together, and she'll start to pray. And she'll put her hands on your shoulders, and sort of a purplish white light will glow from her hands. And she's actually going to give you a vision. And basically, you can see a flashback to when you guys were all in the court, and you could see that like it kind of has a different effect in that everything is sort of colored much more. How do I say this? Like it was very like ethereal looking,
Is
and
it
like
is
you
it
could
like violet colored glasses right now?
sort of like you see yourself and you have like a purplish white light sort of aura around yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest of your party has like all like different shades of auras from them, and you can see that those guys are like there's like black
Right.
like black like smoke coming from them, and
Reptile
like
sounds.
the guy who was standing in the back who was carrying the banner, you could see like standing behind him is this massive flaming skeleton with a flaming crown. Like when I say massive, I mean it's like twice as tall as a human being. Human in shape. He has a flaming crown on his head.
And where was this guy standing in the court?
He was standing right behind the guy with the banner. Do you remember I had like the one guy who had like a little flag?
Yes.
He was in the
Vaguely,
back.
yes.
Behind him, sort of looking over everyone, is this tremendously tall, broad-shouldered skeleton.
Right.
And he had like flames coming from him, and then you could see where his sockets are, where his eyes would have been. Little red lights sort of piercing and just sort of looking at all the different party members, looking right at them.
That is unsettling.
Ainara has like been growing in her ability to like see and discern evil and like see things that aren't there.
Her divination powers are really growing.
Yes.
That is really unsettling. I'm not pleased with this. Thank you for the vision, Inara.
She doesn't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
I'm not sure I understand what it is either, but I do know that it's not good.
Oh, and something else. Something that I forgot to say. So you were in the tavern.
Me?
Yeah, you were in the tavern during the encounter.
Yeah.
When she gives you the vision, you can see yourself in the tavern, and so like the flaming skeleton is sort of looking around, and he doesn't really seem to be communicating with anything or anybody. He's just sort of following this party. He can see, he looks straight at you, like through the walls, through the trees, through the crowds, right into the tavern where you're sitting there and you're like scolding Syria. And there's a brilliant white light coming from where your sword is. And you can see that he's like angry and trembling. Like angry and scared and trembling.
Wonderful. Might have something to use against this creep. Elendra's gonna be sharing this information with the people that she can that are around her. She's gonna tell them about the vision, about this creepy skeleton with the red eyes and how it stared straight at her.
Told you I should have casted invisibility on you. There's a bad vibe around those people.
I don't think invisibility would have done anything for me.
It probably could see the sword.
Exactly.
If it's one of those very evil things, maybe.
You could see floating over Safiri's head, like in flames, just the word prospect.
Oh god.
That's
I don't get it.
As in, she might be good for their group?
Yeah.
She's a prospect?
Over whose head?
Safiri.
Oh. Great.
Am I evil?
Safiri is
Monday morning.
mechanically Safiri is chaotic good. I'm still not convinced that she's actually chaotic good, but I've agreed that good spells will heal her.
I'm pretty sure Safiri doesn't even know if she's chaotic good or not.
Safiri doesn't have enough book learning to know, like, she doesn't believe in classification systems.
Oh, okay. She's alignment fluid.
You can't put a label on her.
Okay. So, yeah, she gives you that vision, and she looks pretty worried about it, and that's all she does for that.
Thank you for that, Inara. Oh, I'm so unsettled by this. But yeah, Elendra is going to inform everybody else about it. At some point, whenever she gets a chance.
Well, you're the last one that hasn't gotten their clasp.
Yeah.
Ezra's looking for you.
How is she supposed to know that, though?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you said you were gonna go tell people everything, so, like, how long does
Okay.
it take for him to find her?
Well,
It ain't a big town.
Thank God it's not. But
Well,
I've
I'm
been
ass-
in a very small place looking for somebody, and it's taken hours because we kept passing each other. I've done this before.
I'm assuming that pretty much everybody's in the tavern except for Greenwood and Ezra. Did I say town? I meant tavern.
I think you said tavern.
Okay.
I don't know.
You did. You said tavern.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
well done.
Good, I just wanted to make
Oh.
sure.
Sean, do you have a cold?
Little bit.
Okay.
I try to mute myself when I'm about to cough.
Okay.
I
Just
appreciate
making sure
that.
you're alright there, buddy.
I appreciate that. Okay.
Alright, so you would
So-
probably see Elendra, like, talking to the people that are in the tavern.
Okay. You let them know?
Yeah. Like, everybody's just gathered in the kitchen, I think.
Sure. You want me to go to the map or something?
Sure.
What? Sorry.
Alright, Greenwood, I'm leaving you outside. Sorry.
Have Eames
Greenwood's happy. He's asleep.
like Eames knows something up and goes and walks in.
Okay. Eames will go in. Somehow Eames will tell you all about it.
Eve's just like, smells like trouble.
Fairy, I need your token. Come back.
Do you
Okay.
want me to move it, or do you want me to leave it where it is?
I'm sure it's in the tavern also, so who cares?
Yeah, it's still in the kitchen, I think, somewhere.
Oh, you know what? You're probably all in there anyway.
Yeah, I was in there twice before. I got you. We're good.
I keep spares everywhere.
There's just more of me that pop up. That's how good. I use my disguise checks during downtime to disguise random townspeople as me, just for fun. There we go. And there we go. There's two random people in this town that look just like me.
Eames noticed something. Awesome.
It's actually sense motive, I think, isn't it? Oh,
It is, but I'm making a joke. He
Okay.
knows. It's a
But
big
yeah,
joke.
I think Elendra would have ushered everybody into the kitchen so that, you know, any patrons that are in the tavern would not be hearing this.
Okay.
Guys, I need to tell you about something that one of my acolytes told me. It's not exactly, good news? And then she relays the vision.
Okay.
Ziria, are you gonna be in there or not?
Great.
You're waiting for him to move his token.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just taking a look around, making
It's
sure.
very, listen, I have to say that, like, it's very immersive. The whole layout is very, like, it really does kind of tell you what's going on.
But yeah, so
Well, this whole thing is even more disturbing than it was before. That's just great.
I'm rather, disturbed by the fact that it looked straight at me. And at the sword, Safiri, where did you get this sword?
I just go, I made crepes.
Alendra, if you don't mind, I could identify the sword to tell you its properties.
What?
And maybe give you some of its history.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that, I suppose.
He notices something's going on and wakes me up.
I'll take it to the back here. I'll be out.
You have to go away for this?
Well, do you want me to sit here and do it? It's gonna take some time.
I would rather you stay within my sight. That'd be lovely.
Would you pull up a chair then?
Okay, she pulls up a chair, sits there anxiously as Ziria.
I'll roll a barrel over, put it on the barrel, and then identify it for like 8 hours while you tell this tale and all that good stuff.
Jesus Christ, it takes 8 hours to identify? I thought it was 1 hour.
No, it could be 1 hour in Pathfinder. I can take a look.
Alright, is there a roll, or are you casting a spell?
It's a spell.
It just gives me a +10 to the thing.
Identification.
+10 to my spellcraft check.
Okay.
To pretty much see what the thing is.
Roll spellcraft.
Oh, it's only 3 rounds in Pathfinder. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it didn't take that long.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Yeah.
almost 30 seconds. Okay.
39.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is, Ziria, you sort of inspect it. You pull it out of its sheath, and it sort of sings as it leaves the scabbard. It feels really good in your hands, and because you're a good aligned character, it sort of makes you feel energized, and strengthened.
I'll give a woo. That's got a good feel.
This sword is a very powerful magic sword that is blessed divinely by a deity. It is the deity of good, pure good, and it is actually a female deity named Jenna. And I'll do it right here.
Jana or Gehenna?
Jenna.
Jenna.
Jenna. She is the
Jenna.
neutral good goddess of good and purity. And this is one of her. You're gonna have to roll like history to get like the deets.
Religion would also
Yeah,
work.
Religion would also
Holy
work.
sword.
Knowledge, religion.
I'm assuming that he would be sharing that information, what he's learned about.
You know that it has that connection. That's all you know.
I'm gonna roll for
I
knowledge
could assume
religion.
that this sword may be the sword of Jenna.
So that would be a 21
21.
for knowledge religion.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Blender, you're studied with these deities,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the sword of one of her vanguard angels. It's manifested in the material plane to fight against evil, and it's one of the few in all the land that may.
Oh, you just see Elendra's eyes go fucking huge, and her jaw drops like, holy shit.
It's like a shiny Pokemon of divine swords.
Ziria will sheath the sword and make sure you guard it with your life. You know they're hunting for it.
They're
Oh
hunting
my
for it because it's a
God.
threat.
It is a very big threat.
Something's that good, it has to be a threat to something that fucking disgusting.
It's quite amazing to have in your hand.
Once again, Zephyri.
Saphira, we don't want to know.
No, I do want to know because
No.
I-
Do we really want to know? Saphira, we don't really want to know. We don't really need to know.
I just didn't know. Did you shank a platinum for it? That's all I need to know. Did you not?
that's
did you
all
shank
I
a
want
platinum
to
for it?
know. If you killed somebody for this sword,
I look at her like, come on, are you kidding me?
I've
No,
seen
man.
the work
I wouldn't
you
kill
do.
someone for a sword that I couldn't use. Like,
No, but you would kill someone for a sword that you could sell for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but if
Whoa,
I were going to
no,
do that, I
hold
wouldn't
on.
give it to you. Unless
That's
I really,
fair.
really, really like you.
Guys.
If you want to roll or sense motive against her, you can.
I mean, it's so here's what's gonna go. I'm like, no, of course I didn't. Of course I didn't kill anyone for it.
I'm not even detecting your mind. I don't want to know.
Okay, Alendra, you just can't get a beat on her. She's too crafty.
It's in good hands now, and he'll. I'll not.
I need to update stuff.
I wouldn't worry about where she got it. It's probably not that big of a deal.
Well, I can't. It can't stay here. This
It
blade
can't stay here.
This
What are you
blade.
talking about? We're gonna have to use it.
This blade cannot stay in the Ebon Vale if people are looking for it. I will not put this community at risk for a blade.
That's true.
Oh, that's that. You know what? You can give the blade to me. I can go
No.
introduce the blade to my father.
No.
That would work out great.
Ziria,
You'd
I
more
will
than likely
stab you with this
yourself.
blade.
I'll have you know I'm not that bad with the sword. I mean,
I will
I wouldn't be
stab
that
you
bad.
with this blade if you try to take it from me.
Shit, that was the wrong thing. Sorry, ignore that, Raj. I was fixing my macros and I accidentally rolled a sleight of hand.
Ziria,
You
you're gonna take.
feel me rummaging around in your pockets as you bother Alendra.
Siri, get out of there. I don't have anything on me anyways. You know that.
Her name
Yeah,
is Saphira. Your name is Ziria.
Or Safiri, get off me.
Welcome to the Ebon Ring, everybody.
This is why I nicknamed Ziria as confused in my XCOM 2 game.
Just confusion.
I love it. You named your characters after the Ebon Ring.
Fuck yeah!
That's awesome. All right, so you guys are sort of all in the kitchen.
By the way,
Thomas is like can hear the laughter coming from the kitchen.
Rod, one of my mods, one of the viewers, says she tosses some inspiration dice at you for that description of the sword.
Oh, I got inspiration from another dungeon master.
Yeah, actually, she is a DM.
That is incredible. I'm really. That's really flattering. That's awesome.
I thought you might like that.
Yeah.
Any hoodle, sorry.
One, the sword stays. It's the only thing that can protect people from that kind
What
of
she's
evil.
saying is that we need to leave.
The sword can stay with me, but I cannot stay here. Not while I've got that
We've got to
thing
protect the
watching
people.
me.
It's the truth. We have to keep these people safe. This is our job.
You can hear Henry. Oh, come on! You're leaving already? Leaving again?
What is he still doing?
Would you like the Ebon Vale to be destroyed again?
He says, "Oh, very good. We'll go get your stuff ready."
Hey, thank you, Henry.
Sometimes your retainer can be a really big pain in the ass.
But at the same time, he's a good pain in the ass.
And he keeps your teeth straight.
I tried and tried and tried. I said, marry the daughter of Tile, save the world. No one listens to old Henry.
Oh no! Now
Was she ever a cheerleader?
Oh my god.
That is such a bad reference, Matt.
Oh
So
my
bad.
god, Matt.
The daughter of Tile.
Talk about 10-year-old references, Jesus.
What is that? I missed that.
Heroes.
Save the world,
You said-
save
you
the
said-
Save the cheerleader,
world.
save the world.
Right,
Oh,
you said
wow.
save the daughter of Tile, save the world. And I was like, was she ever a cheerleader?
What is that a reference to?
From
Heroes.
the TV
It's a
show
reference to the
Heroes?
movie. It's a show's Heroes. Yeah, Heroes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like the first-
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. I'm more entertained by like these kind of things than I am television shows now.
right?
I mean, can't blame you. We're pretty funny.
Heroes was also like, what was it, 2005?
Yeah.
Henry will hand you
J.J. Abrams.
your weapons. He'll fit you. He'll fit your armor. I'm sure you're not like walking around with your armor on while you're blacksmithing.
No, not on them black.
Very good.
He walks
Henry.
over there, takes his armor off, blacksmith puts it back on.
Actually, this kind of armor is pretty annoying to take on and off by myself. It takes like fucking forever to do it.
Indeed. That's why you have me.
Exactly.
All right, I'll go and plan our next week of sales. Oh, by the way, I require your attention for the accounts. I'm going to need a wisdom, a profession check.
I'll do my skill in profession merchant.
I'm going to assist.
That's a good 19.
I'm going to
It's
assist.
1,900 gold pieces
Oh.
in sales.
Can
Well,
I
Saphiri
assist
was
with
gonna
that,
help.
Raj?
What?
Can I assist with that with my profession boss?
Yes.
Well,
Holy shit!
well, that's my cooking profession. My boss profession, which is a
Oh.
hyperlink, only is a 20.
Plus 2.
Plus
So
2.
19 plus 2.
So
There you
Lendra,
go.
21.
you wanna aid? You can just roll charisma if you want. Or, I'm sorry, just roll wisdom if you want, sorry.
Well, Alendra might be able to help with that too, coming from a family of
That's-
merchants.
That's what Raj just said.
Oh, sorry.
He
I missed
said-
the name.
Why?
Hold on.
That's an 8.
Zero, you were in prison.
Yeah, I was.
Meanwhile, Saphiri has been honing her managerial
But you did
skills.
do really good in your jumping jacks to keep yourself in shape so you don't get shanked.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, you add another plus 2. So it's, what's the total roll?
23.
Times 100, not 100. 2,300. Yeah.
Nice.
That is times 100. 2,300 gold pieces.
I give it back to him and tell him to put it back into the town.
Very good.
Make sure everybody's got what they need. Make sure everything's going as smoothly as possible.
Is it
And
possible?
also make sure to pay yourself.
Is it possible
Indeed.
to maybe hire more guards just in case?
Henry, what do you think? Can we possibly get a few more people in here, or how many do we have at the moment?
We have a standing force of 20 men.
Oh, I thought we had less than that. I'm sorry.
I don't think there'll be any
Foreign.
match for the. I don't think there'll be any match for the men-at-arms of Tyal by any means.
Truthfully, we could probably have double that number and they could still steamroll us.
The best thing to do would be to simply placate them for now, keep them away from us, while we consolidate our power.
I believe for the time being, we're gonna need some information. We're gonna head to the Four Corners. And then upgrade our gear. We definitely need a few new things. So we'll just have to be out and about, and we'll be able to send messages back to you. And if you find anything else, send us whatever you can.
Very good, sir.
And if anything even starts looking weird, like try and send a message to us.
Very good.
And I
I'm
give
a-
him the name of the Dwarven bar at the Four Corners. That's probably where we would be staying again, because I like that.
Well, if Llama stays here, she could help him.
We would need Lana with
Right.
us, though.
Ah,
She's too
that
good
is
at
true.
scouting.
All right. Well,
All right, so I guess we start heading out.
yeah, we should
Yep.
leave.
Okay.
I agree on this.
Okey.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as they're leaving, though, Elendra's gonna walk over to Ainara and be like, "If you have any more visions or any other feelings, just let me know. Just send a message to me somehow. Get in touch with me and keep me informed."
Yes, my lady.
Alright, I'm
Rawl,
gonna start us moving.
Rawl, enjoy mage armor for the trip.
Oh yay.
Yeah, you should be able to move the guy. Yeah. It's still the Four Corners. I haven't updated your
I love it.
party, your literal party token.
Ugh, I seriously
I still got
love
the
the update
suspenders.
to the Four Corners.
Oh yeah, the Four Corners looks so much better.
Thank you. I'm not done with it. I'm gonna make another map that's like this one, where it's like a world map just for the Four Corners,
Nice.
and it'll be kind of like this, except the trees will be buildings.
That's awesome.
It won't take long. It shouldn't take long because I'm not going to spend much more time on this damn thing. Come hell or high water. Okay, you're in the Four Corners. Safiri, you smell the smell of falafels being cooked. You smell the cells. You smell the wonderful smell of smoke in the air and pollution and poorly cleaned homeless people. It's your home.
You sound of random people being mugged.
Ooh, didn't I just leave here like a week ago? I totally like swung by this place last time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
All by yourself. It was very.
All by myself.
It was very fun to adjudicate all that.
Yes.
Hey, boss, how long are we gonna be in town?
I'm not sure. I mean, we'll need information, and that's all I can think of, really. I mean, we're gonna have to go shopping for a bit, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. We've got our list of things already.
Are we getting an inn for the night?
For sure, yeah.
Can we do that? And that way I can, board myself up. I'm gonna try to put together one more piece of equipment for myself now.
All right. We headed to that same dwarven tavern where we first stayed.
Okay.
Say, pick that same one.
Now, very quickly, I just want to let you guys know about a thing. I'm keeping track of time now. So it took 2 days for you to cross the Southern Highway, and it is now the 18th of Faelov, which is the equivalent of February. You need to know that next month on the 10th is the tournament. So it's you have a total of 22 days. A little bit over 3 weeks. And then the keep that you've been working on all this time will be finished in about 43 days.
Nice, very nice.
Yes. So I have a calendar. It is Thursday. You're in the Four Corners. You're all together in a nice group. What do you want to do?
Alendra was gonna go look for a thing.
Go look for a thing. Okay.
And the rest of us will just go do the shops, I guess, right? Sound good for everybody?
Sure.
I was just gonna stay in the inn and try to throw something together.
I'm gonna check in with my people.
Okay. Yeah, I'm permitting all of you to split up 5-7 different ways because I don't have to deal with.
Yeah, it's going to be, for me at least, it's going to be like 1 hour of game time, like in-game time. I'm just going to like drop by,
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
the same
and then
for
I'm going to
Alendra.
rejoin.
It's
Right.
gonna be
And
super quick for her.
I'm asking Safiri to get information from her contacts if she can.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
But I mean, that's what Ezra's asking you as well.
Oh, okay,
It's like,
yeah.
Could you do that for me as
Oh.
well?
I'll actually hit the gym.
Yeah. Get in a workout.
Yep.
All right. So let's just go left to right. And Greenwood, what are you doing?
Either going shopping or helping Alindra with whatever she was trying to get, depending on what it was. Afraid it was. Oh yeah.
She went off on her own. You'll probably want to stick with Ezra.
Yeah. I'll stick with Ezra.
Okay.
Okay.
Left to right. I'll start with Greenwood and Ezra. And Eames.
Yep.
Alright,
Little lowercase FT period Eames.
So we basically go to the market area to look for like magic items for our group and stuff.
Okay. What do you want to buy?
I just have a list and an amount of money that I know at all costs.
Okay.
I don't want to have to go through all the crap to be like, okay, we need this, that
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
that thing over there.
You just want to roll a single roll.
Yeah. It would
It's
be a lot easier.
you're rolling against a D20 plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Or a 10% discount without any affiliations or guild relations, anything like that. It's a 10%.
Yep.
So roll your cha.
I-
I got to give you your token. We'll go over here so you guys can roll.
Oh.
Just so you know, Raj, I sent you a message
Oh,
on
You sent me a message.
on Skype.
My
On Skype.
merchanting skills get me kicked out of the store.
Well, you don't get kicked out of the store. You don't get kicked out of the store, but you do fail in getting any kind of discount.
Full price it is.
Full price.
So
Should've
altogether,
waited.
that is 191,264.
Oh, no wonder. No wonder you wanted that roll.
You should have waited for a lender to come back.
Every little bit.
Ezra doesn't know that.
Oh
Wait,
yeah, I
what
know.
were you doing? Are you buying our stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
And he
I'm
failed
glad
miserably.
I bought stuff on my own time then.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is the stuff that we couldn't get Ziria to make.
Okay.
So this is stuff like my shield, the new sword, some
Okay.
other little things and stuff like that.
So you buy all that stuff. Now, was that written into your guys' sheets beforehand, or is it going to have to be a thing?
I've been telling people to write their shit in.
All my stuff's coded.
Past
today.
week.
Plus, I bought
Same.
my own stuff.
Okay.
Did that already.
Okay.
Yeah, we've coded it all in, Raj.
Okay.
We got this.
Sure. I'm just making sure. So the two of you go shopping, get some gear, some adventuring gear, guys' day out, and then Romir, you're gonna hit the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Eid, your contact, he'll be working with a dwarf, working with the hand pads. He'll see you come in. Oh, look who it is! I heard about you in the papers.
Oh yeah.
Harry. Okay, just making sure you're still there.
Yeah.
He'll say it's a darn shame. Chad Longboard, he was a real star. He was. His reign to the top was short.
Don't worry. He'll be avenged someday.
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, "What happened?"
Some dudes killed him. I stumbled words there, Jesus.
What?
Yeah, they were using not
We're using lethal blows.
lethal blows. Yes. Bam. Shazam.
He's gonna give you a look of horror. What a shame. Fighters today have no honor. Well, I mean, except for you
Mm-hmm.
and some.
Don't worry, I killed him with my bear. Wait, what?
He'll say to you, "So, you want to get to work?"
Yes, ma'am.
Gonna pump you up.
He will. You said yes, man, right?
God,
You did not say yes,
Damn,
ma'am.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
I officially ban you from ever saying that.
Sorry.
Or,
It's a
yeah, it needs to stop now. So, roll strength to get in a good pump.
Alright, strength. Oh god.
Okay. So he's a little bit concerned. He's concerned that you're not eating right. He's going to force you to eat a protein-based diet from here on out. No sugars, no complex carbs,
Okay, dope.
no ale.
Oh god. Oh no.
Do you have like belts and shit that's adding all those bonuses?
Well, give me a
How do
second.
you have +8 strength?
Oh no, it should be +5.
Okay, it's even worse than that. He forbids you from basically eating anything but chicken, fish, and beans, and brown rice.
Brown rice is a
I can
carb.
get down with that.
Nothing that tastes good. Well, brown rice is a
Ale
good
tastes
good carb. There's good carbs and there's bad carbs. Ale is bad carbs. Brown rice is good carbs.
Debatable.
I'm gonna buy some spices then. Help him out.
You'll get through it.
Yeah.
All right, you don't get any bonuses to your fists tonight.
My fisticuffs.
Greenwood's actually with Ezra, and he went shopping.
Yes, pack muling it.
Zira, you
You're not the pack mule, I am. I'm the one with the bigger bag of holding.
That is true.
Zira, you're at the Happy Dwarf.
Yep.
You are well reputed there, for the most part, since you've been vindicated through a long series of exposés in the Four Corners newspaper. It turns out it was a conspiracy against you. All the
Yep.
evil things you did.
Of course it was.
So what are you doing?
I'll just be tuning up my headband. Make a spellcraft check here.
Okay.
And I don't suppose Benwick's anywhere around. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Are you asking the dwarf?
Yeah, I'd ask. And have you guys seen Benwick at all?
The dwarf will say, "Oh yeah, he comes in all the time. In fact, I think he might be upstairs.
I thought he was a gnome.
Shit.
He hangs out there. Gnomes are like dwarven cousins.
Well,
They're
I'm
part
gonna
of
go
the little people.
upstairs. Hang out with Benwick a bit. Bring him a beer. Hey, can I get a beer for him?
Sure. Here, I'll pour what he likes." He pours like a gnomish mug, and the mug like fits. Even though your hand is actually really small, it fits like a shot glass in your hand.
Nice. I'll head up there.
All right, so you knock on the door. What do you want?
Benwick, it's me, Ziri. I got you a beer up here.
Oh, Ziria, my boy! And you can hear him like scuttle across the floor of the room. He opens the door. He opens the door and looks up.
How's
Sounds
it
like
going?
Marvin the Martian when he's walking.
How's it been going, man?
Oh, things couldn't be better. The shoe business booming. Turns out people have feet. Everyone needs shoes.
You.
So what have you been up to these days?
Not too much, man. I got some bad news.
What?
So it seems like this, man. My dad, he's actually the king down there.
What?
Killed 61 of my sisters. Yeah. And now, like, I'm next on the list. So, have a beer with me?
Oh man, I'll drink to that. I'm on so many people's lists you wouldn't know.
Fuck, man.
Cheers.
Ah, cheers.
And he'll drink it. Ah.
Good times, though. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill him.
Oh man.
Do you know anything about him?
Do I?
Yeah, I mean, if he's anything as bad as Athena, I figured maybe you've heard something about him.
Well, let me think about that for a second. I certainly was scared to death of his wife. Good thing I never met her.
Shit, man, she's just... Well, I got her bones on me, actually.
You have
I use
Athena's.
Yeah, use them for interrogation.
I'll give you 100,000 gold for them right now.
You got some nasty things you want to do to him? Shit, I can't say no to that. Can I keep, like, a bone?
No.
Wow. I mean, I could really use the gold. Hell. Sure, why not?
Bentwick, who is dressed like you usually see him, kind of ratty and shaggedy, he will. Do you have 100,000 gold on you?
Me?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh,
He doesn't have anywhere near that much on him. I've got the money.
Yeah.
All right. Go get my boy Ezra. Tell him my offer. Do us a favor. And he leans in real quiet.
Yeah?
Don't tell him that it's me asking. You understand?
Okay.
Ezra likes Bentwick. He's annoyed with him, but he likes him.
But, I mean, Bentwick, 100 grand. I mean, are you going to be torturing her? I mean, you know I'm not going to have a problem with that. Of course.
You know me. You know I would never do anyone.
Hey, you know what? The less I know, the better.
Right.
Well, hell. You know what? I gotta put together this magical item I'm throwing together for the night, and I think Ezra will be back.
Sounds good.
All
Over
right.
here.
I'll be in the room over. You mind keeping an eye out, make sure nobody creeps up on me and stabs me? Shit.
Well, I usually keep that eye out for myself, but because we're such good friends, put her there, and he'll shake your hand.
You're the man.
He steals all your gold.
Ring off the finger.
He steals your finger.
the ring off the
Oh shit! Oh, Brian, I wish you hadn't said that. No, I've got the idea in my head. All right, your +3 ring is gone.
No, I would have noticed that.
No, you wouldn't. You didn't notice.
Let me get a perception check at least.
Okay. There's no point. No.
No point.
It's gone. I like you. You're a swell guy. All right, I'll keep an eye out for you. I'll see you later.
Did you really take my ring though?
Yes, it's gone.
Ouch.
Sorry, not really.
That's really messed up, dude.
Okay, because Brian said it after I said. How much gold do you have?
I'll get it back. I'll get it back. Don't worry.
I was good with the gold being gone. You know.
How much gold do you have on you?
I have 450 gold on me.
Okay, it's gone.
And the ring.
Yep.
I don't mind the gold.
Take the ring.
He shakes your hand, and then you feel a shift. You don't even feel the shift until after you've already, like... The next time you go to reach for your gold, you're going to be like, what?
I'm going to go to the bar and be like, this one's on Bentwick?
Well, you don't know. You can't know that it's him. You were so thoroughly defeated. Okay.
Oh, I got 6 silver. Can I get a beer?
The bartender will pour you a mug of ale while you get ready to make your magical mole item.
All right, I'll be in my room.
All right. So let's see a die roll.
Got it.
Yes. All right, Angie. Alendra, who is also called Alendra.
Okay.
This is all that's going to be done in secret.
Basically,
Okay.
she's trying to find a magical goods store for the item that she wants to procure.
Okay.
So.
There is. How much of this do you want to play out in front of the kids?
Well, I mean, like. Like, Travis already knows, so that he could add it to his stats. But.
Yeah, I've already got it written in.
But Ezra doesn't know.
Yeah.
So. Fuck it, we can just play it out. It's fine. I trust everybody except for Sean not to meta. No, I'm just kidding. No, I trust everybody not to metagame.
Okay. You will walk into the store. It is a magical goods store. And there is an old wizard. Classic in form. He's got the blue cone cap.
Oh, man.
As familiar as a rat that sits on the table next to him. Oh, good evening, young lady. Welcome.
Good evening, sir. You have a wonderful establishment here. It's so inviting and arcane.
Oh, you make an old man blush.
So, I was told a long time ago about an item that could grant the wearer, let's say, stronger will against certain effects, against being enchanted.
Ah, yes. You are an adventurer.
I do tend to wander the world every now and then, yes.
Very good. Yes, it is certainly a dangerous world out there. Give me just a moment. His whole body trembles as he gets up to show you all of the goods. Headbands, shoulder pads, bracers.
The item that I think I'm looking for, I heard was, it was a slender bracelet, and it's got 3 flowers on it.
Ah, yes, Seducer's Bane. I have one in stock.
Could I persuade you to part with it?
He will put on his glasses and pull from the back a little box, and it'll have the same design on the box, and he'll open it, and the room will fill with a kind of a gray light. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in it there will be a bracelet.
How much are you asking for it?
I would be willing to part with this wonderful device for, let's say, 10,000.
What if I could possibly bring you back an item? As I said, I do wander the world, and there are many things out there that I could potentially bring back to you. What if I brought you something, promised you an item in return, and perhaps I could get this off of you for 6,500?
Oh, whew. Make a diplomacy. There was no roll.
What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, that was wrong thing. My bad. So that is a 30... Nope, wait.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow, that's...
You'll beat it because, let's see if he crits out of it. If he's, for some reason, really on it. Cannot roll that? Is that? Oh, here. No. Well, you seem like an experienced adventurer, and I have a good feeling about you. So, all right, I guess. Here you are.
You are a generous man. One other thing that I am looking for, actually. Do you happen to have scrolls of Dominate Person?
Young lady with a woman as beautiful as you would never need it. But I do.
Any chance that I could grab 5 of those from you?
He sells you a leather bustier and a
Oh
whip.
my god!
He'll say, very good, here you are.
And I will pay full price for these.
Okay.
So that's
Well, the
like
wrong the leather bustier.
62.50 is what that is, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to put that in, I think. No, I did put that in for the thing, so. But yeah, so that's all I was looking for, and I thank you very, very much for being willing to work with me.
Yes, ma'am. I made a fortune today. I'm going to close down early and hit the hay.
You have a wonderful evening, sir. And she'll walk out of the store.
The door will jingle magically as you open it, and then you leave.
Okie dokie. So then I'm gonna head back to the Dwarven Tavern where we all stay.
Gotcha. Safiri, we've come at last to Safiri. Matt, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
I know you said you were AFK, but you're back.
Yeah, one of my friends from high school was like, "Yo, we haven't talked in 8 years, but like, can you help me out with a chemistry problem?" And I was like, "Sure, bro."
All right, hit me.
All right, so I'm going to wander down to my local cobbler.
Okay.
Walk in the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. So I walk in the door. Anyone manning the front?
Are you visiting Thaden?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lookouts and stuff everywhere.
Right. The cobbler shoe store.
He works at a shoe factory, or his front is a shoe factory.
Right. Now I have to double check what cobbler actually means. But regardless, I walk in, and obviously the people recognize me by now, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I just head straight to the back. A repairer or maker of shoes. Okay. So I head... Oh, I'm sorry. Raj, I still have control over Alendra and Ziria's sheets.
Yeah.
I should not have that, because any messages sent to them also come to me.
Okay.
So it's a little... So I'm like desperately confused right now.
Okay.
Uh,
That's a good thing
Oh, yeah.
that you said something now.
right. So yeah, I don't wanna get the Ezra Alendra cybersex thing
Ugh!
happening to me. So
Dude!
so I go into the back. Do I find Tristan?
Tristan. Well, okay.
Not Tristan, Thaden. I
His
wrote his
name-
name down, I bolded it and put it in capital letters, and I still did not.
It's fine because this is a weird campaign. I have to retcon a few things.
I
Yeah.
know.
So yeah, Thaden will be there, and you'll sort of get in very quickly, and he'll say, "Welcome, boss."
Say hi. How's it going? I'm just dropping by on my way to Tile again. Be like things are going well. We're starting to get stuff set up. Wondering if you guys want to make an official investment, like the guild as a whole wants to make an official investment in like getting my losing the word here. Someone help me. My ring set up. Let's
Your
call it that.
business front.
My business. If you wanna there we've encountered some unexpected costs and we need you gave me the contacts, but we could use some capital as well just to get things off the ground.
Unexpected costs. Your salesmanship is beautiful.
What?
Your salesmanship. Yes. He'll say to you, "Well, I can't speak for the other guys, but you've certainly helped me out. No small amount. I'd be willing to help you out."
So that sounds great. We can work out the details later, but anything, construction materials, things like that. I pulled the blueprints out of my bag. It's like, bam, here's what we're doing. And of course, there's like a list of things down the side of like what we need. And it's like anything that you or the Thieves Guild are willing to chip in to get this set up will benefit the guild as a whole, but also you, because we're going to start using this for our information. And I figure this is a much easier and faster network. Since we're along a trading route, we have lots of access to all sorts of juicy tidbits that we can either pass along to people or we can sell. So this could be good for you too.
He'll say, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'll definitely chip in. I'm certainly willing to uh, put up a line of credit for you to get you on your feet. Something that's kind of come up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's information going around about you and this adventuring party
Mm.
of yours. There's a problem."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on that. Don't worry. What sort of info have we got?
We need to lay off of this new guy, this new lord.
Mm.
Ron has basically gotten him to be amenable towards the guild, and he's working in our favor.
All right.
I understand that your boy has beef.
So I'm gonna sort of just gonna put one of my knives just sort of like in my mouth, just sort of start picking my teeth with it thoughtfully, and just be like, huh. All right. Well, this could
I'm
be a
just
little
telling
bit
you
of
to
a
be
problem.
careful. Listen, the guy
He's
at the
like-
top.
Yeah. So I understand what he's saying, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it. I'm gonna have a little chat with Ron about this. I appreciate his value. Yeah, I can see why leaving it in place would be a good idea.
Just
And so I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna have a little chat with Ron about this guy. I'm gonna vet this guy, but if he's going around killing people, that's bad for your business. That's bad for my business.
listen. He kind of stops you. I understand. I understand. Something that you're gonna need to learn now that you're the boss is sometimes you just gotta be really flexible. Okay.
Wait for it. There we go.
He's impressed.
I do a backspring and end in a bridge. And he's like, I'm more flexible than any of you old fodgers.
I agree. But I'm advising you to keep that in mind while you are running around up there trying to make your fortune. You understand?
I understand. I'll be in touch with Ron. I won't try to pull anything without his say so.
All right.
I'll thank him for the info and for the.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
There is there's the issue of you needing some minions. We put in a form. It turns out you worked really well with some of Ron's team. And we're going to be transferring them to you.
Excellent. Who do I
Yeah.
get? Patrick and Stuart? Or do
You're
I
gonna
also
be-
get Adrian?
You're going to be getting the 3 guys that helped you with the boost. I can't remember their names.
Alright. Sounds good to me. I'll be sure to send Ron my extreme thanks and pass him along some favors in
Alright.
due time.
They're on their way. They're going to arrive at your little town, whatever it's called, on the Southern Highway. They'll be waiting for you.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Alright.
And I'll say, all right, I'm out of here. I gotta go talk with Ron. I'll see you in a couple weeks, probably.
Be careful.
Feel free to drop by the Ebon Vale and see what we're setting up. You're gonna love it.
All right. And he cuts you a check to help you get started on your academy.
What is with these checks?
This is a modern, semi-modern setting.
Where do I cash it though? At like the Thieves Guild National Bank, which is now the only bank.
Well, no, you received a check from Gregory's Shoe Production Co.
Sounds
from
great.
the front, the storefront thing, whatever you call
Yes.
those things.
Yes, it's up front. Is a good way of putting it.
That is the phrase.
So I receive a check from Gregory's Shoe Production Co. for some amount. All right, I head out the door.
It's for 200. It's for 200,000.
That'll
Holy
work.
shit.
That's enough to build the academy. All right, that'll work. Sounds good. I pocket that. Wait. At first, I look at it. I'm just like, whoa, thanks. And I'm just like, I can just take this. And I was like, no. It takes money to make money. And I like practice a rare moment of self-control. And I'm like, okay. And so then the rest of the time, I'm just going to spend time making arrangements to use that money to start getting all of the materials and people I need going north and getting stuff started.
Okay.
But I'm going to be clearly like something looks like it's weighing on me at this point because it's like I'm a little bit iffy about the whole thing. So we'll see.
Okay.
Hey Raj,
Yes.
did you see what I put in chat about casting Dominate Person on my Ring of Counterspells?
Yeah, you're putting that spell in the ring or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's official. So, Safiri, you leave. Got your check. Got your information. You got some information, probably not everything you're looking for. You make your way back to the Happy Dwarf. You cut south down Thieves Alley, aptly named Thieves Alley, to Main Street. Turn left, make another right into an alley, and you come out on the southern street where it's a straight shot west to the Happy Dwarf to get back to the party. It feels strange because there's really nobody around, and it's not a work day today. Or wait, is it a work day today? I have a calendar out. It's after hours, and you would think,
President's Day.
yeah, it's after hours, and the streets are pretty much empty. I need you to make a perception check. Okay. You hear a breeze of wind that sort of sends a chill up your spine. It's very eerie. You sort of look around, and there's no one around. There is a little piece of paper that can be heard kind of just whipping through the wind.
I jump to catch it.
It's some distance. Okay, yes, you have the piece of paper in your hand. You leap in the air to catch it, and everything goes into slow motion. Okay? And then you feel all of a sudden a knife. It's very sharp and it's very painful. A knife shove itself. You don't see the person. That you being a rogue, you know that it's an attack from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Pierce through your armor and dig into your tender flesh from behind.
No, not my tender behind flesh.
I was just gonna say. Sifri got stabbed in the butt.
You're gonna take 22 damage.
Oof.
Holy shit!
Okay. And then you are attacked all at once on all sides by these shadowy figures.
Shit.
We're gonna
Fucking
take a
ninjas.
We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back at, let's just say, real quick break. We're gonna come back at 8:10 my time. So come back in 7 minutes.
Okay.
This is where we kill.
Suspense killer.
And we are back from break.
Matthew has
Matt-
gone to feed the bunny.
Yeah, and he left his mic
I'm
open.
back.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
What?
He's
Someone
sitting right next to me.
Someone got stabbed.
So, Matt, you're going to take a full surprise round, which you take 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 24.
Is that out of my total HP or from in addition to the 22?
In addition to the 22.
Wait. 6 plus 9 plus what?
6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 24.
Where's the 5 coming from?
It's just 6, 9, and 24, isn't it?
6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 24.
Where's the 5 from?
5.
From the 22 versus 28. Yeah, there's some bonuses to that.
Okay, I have 29 AC, by the way. But, like,
Still hits.
I can't be caught flat-footed.
Yeah.
And I can't be flanked. And I don't think I can take sneak attack damage.
There could be other.
It's a
They
rogue
have
thing.
countermeasures and they also were invisible.
So are they... That's my feature. I can no longer be flanked. I can't be sneak attacked unless they're level 13 or higher.
Matt, in Pathfinder, there's ways of getting around that.
All right, fair enough. I'm sorry. I'm used to 4E where a rule actually means something. I'm not saying you're wrong. You can totally call it that way. They get an extra +8 to that attack for some reason, and I take an additional 29 damage. Okay, that bloodies me.
Okay. So now we'll say you can't be sneak attacked anymore, ever again.
Thank you.
Roll initiative.
Turn order, if you please. Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, at least you rolled double digits.
R.I.P. Saphiri.
Okay.
The fuck did you do to get this?
Everything. You know what I did.
Oh, that's fair.
Full round. No.
Again, that should read 29. I'm not sure why it doesn't. Nope, it should be 28. My other sheet is mistaken.
Ninja Poe.
That's a crit.
Crit to confirm. Wait, hang on.
Whew.
So 3,
Take
then
the
it's
3.
you.
Then it's me. I am going to pull out an item. It is a smoke stick.
Okay.
And I'm going to light it with one of my flaming daggers.
Okay.
And what it does is it fills a 10-foot cube as a fog cloud spell.
Okay. Yes,
and-
obscuring mist.
Sure.
No, you did not do it. It was Matt.
And then I'm going to fucking GTFO.
Okay. So this is is that a swift action to activate that? Or
I mean,
standard?
I assume. I mean, you can. There's no rule on it, so like I think that I can activate it as whatever you say.
I will allow a swift so that you don't get opportunity to death.
Yeah. So then I try to pretty much like get the heck out.
Okay.
So let's snake this bitch.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I sort of blind them with my big ass smoke bomb here.
Mhm.
Well, my lines are really thick. I try to out ninja the ninjas, and then
Oh no!
Oh my god, don't do it! Don't do it!
Fog! Whatever will we do? We are not trained for this.
No!
So then I hide, and then
That's not offensive. If a British accent is offensive, is not offensive, then a Chinese accent.
God, okay. I need to think about what I can do here. I'm in fourth edition mode since last night, and
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
like,
know.
I'm like, okay, I have powers and interrupts, and I can do this and this and this, and I don't have any of that. All I have are skills. I have skills and damage and sneak attack damage.
Acrobatics!
Acrobatics your way out of shit.
Acrobatics your way out of it.
I mean, yeah. So I'm stealth, so they shouldn't be able to see me anyway. But I'm going to tumble out of this,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hide behind the bears, and hope they don't notice me.
400
You will
teddy
not
bears.
beat their CMD. Wait, yes, you will. Go ahead. You'll tumble away, beating their CMD.
There we go. I forgot I needed to beat their CMD. And then I hide. There we go. It's not a great roll. Hide behind bears.
They'll all sort of fumble outside of the fog. No idea where she went. And then this one will give an order. He'll say, "Vanish!" And then they all smoke bomb away.
That's my thing. Well, I used a smoke stick.
So it's actually their thing, not yours.
Traditionally, you would associate that with ninjas, but it doesn't matter. Fear, you are painfully wounded.
I'm pretty fucked up, guys.
You think you might be poisoned.
Oh shit.
Conveniently.
I should get a save against that. A lovely fort save on my rogue. That'll be great.
Conveniently, your cleric will be walking. She'll come around the corner.
She just sees like my shiny, like slick mithril shirt, which is all like greased up and just freshly new. It's like black, but it's also like really shiny. It's just dripping with dark red blood, and it's just running down my leg. Like I've got 3 different puncture wounds in me. Like might have lost an intestine in that one.
This might be the worst we've actually ever seen Saphira get damaged.
This
That is
is by
true.
far the worst Saphiri has ever been damaged.
Except, well, no, even then you didn't get fucked over by the traps like we did.
You know,
Holy shit,
if
Saphiri.
Raj hadn't done like 90% damage to me, I would have like if he had done 10 damage less, I would have taken them all on. But as it stands, yeah, that's not great. So I'm gonna be like, I'm just going to like walk up. I'm just going to stumble up to Alendra, and I'm just going to collapse against her shield and just slide against it, leaving this dark red smear all down her shield, and it just collapsed.
Saphiri, holy shit! What the? What? And she is going to cast. It's better than my other rolls that I had earlier when I was testing that shit out.
I think you're unbloodied for 31.
What in Desna's name happened to you?
Yes, I'm barely unbloodied. Thank you. I was like, ninjas. Fucking ninjas.
We need to get you to the tavern, like, now.
I think usually after someone is stabbed multiple times in the street, you take them to the hospital, but whatever works for you.
I don't know where the hospital
Didn't you know
is.
tavern it actually translates to hospital? In Polish.
Oh, that sounds good.
So everyone's back at the tavern. United. Not split up. All together.
What the fuck happened to you, Saphiri?
Alendra has no bars or name tag. Yeah, I'll take that.
I've
Where's
got
Zero?
bars and name tag for me.
Yeah, of course you do. It's your character.
We don't see it either.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
It's the new token.
Hey, it's I'm the new Ezra.
Can I get
Right?
lightsaber area? That's awesome.
What do you need?
Lightsabers area?
Oh, Ezra.
I'm going to put you back on the map, actually. Your proper role play.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, he's over at the bar chilling.
So you guys see Alendra basically like dragging Saphiri in.
And it's like even if like Alendra is like sealing up the wounds and like her flesh is knitting back together, you still see that she's just covered.
She's covered in blood.
Like you did not know that halflings had that much blood in them.
What the
Yeah.
fuck did you do, Saphiri? You didn't kill anybody, did you?
I'm gonna detect poison on Saphiri.
I'm going to assume
that is out of character knowledge, I think.
She's not poisoned.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a 0 level spell, so it's just like you flash your eyes, no poison, you're good.
but that was still kind of metagaming, just saying, dude.
Yeah,
I
was about to
forgive
say
him.
ninjas,
I
and
forgive-
then detect poison would have been
There.
fine.
I forgive the I give you guys way more information than I think you should have, but that's just for funsies, I guess.
I mean, with the amount we split the party, you would have to do literally half the session in whispers to like
Yes,
to deal with it, and
that's kind of irritating.
that's too much.
Even doing it just like this is kind of irritating. But
Luckily, we do pretty good with the non-metagame.
So I'll just be like, okay, I was coming back down the street. I was ambushed by ninjas.
Ninjas?
Fucking ninjas.
Everyone instantly believes me. Of all the things that I say, it wasn't like I got beat up in a heist. I was just walking down the street and a whole bunch of ninjas attacked me, and you guys are like, oh yeah, totally. That seems
Dude,
legit.
you have no idea the experiences Ezra has had with fucking ninjas.
You're right, I don't, which is why Safiri is in disbelief that you guys are not in disbelief. There we go.
I'm not in disbelief. Like, I believe it because the simple fact is you be the type of person to piss off ninjas. Somehow or another.
That is true, actually.
It was like, why the hell are ninjas after me?
That's a
You worry
great
about
question.
that too.
Maybe
Probably got something to do with us.
Why the hell are ninjas after you?
Maybe someone hates you.
Because the ninjas are in league with the new Lord of Tile, whatever the fuck his name is, whatever. I don't remember.
Malcolm.
Just kill them all.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you, Rawl. Thank you.
Sorry.
Greenwood, how about we go and kill them all? Because that was the best idea to begin with.
Do you realize what happened the last time you just rushed in without a plan?
Well, we're going to have a plan this time, but look, 2 days later and we're already trying to get assassinated?
So Zafiri says, like, and she's just clearly struggling here. It'd be nice if you guys got her, like, food or a drink or something to replace those lost red blood cells. But she just leans against the table. See those little red markers in front of her? The sort of red-brown markers right there? That's her blood.
Nice.
Those are dice.
She's just bleeding out on the table.
She took her blood and shaped it into dice.
Yes, exactly.
That's
It
some
coagulates,
serious
don't you know?
coagulation.
I know. Halflings, they're weird creatures. So here's what happens is she's like, as much as I hate to agree with Ziria, I'm going to kill this guy. You are welcome to come with me,
Oh, I agree. They're gonna die.
but if you don't, I will kill this man in his sleep.
I
Are you
love
kidding?
you
I'm with
all.
you.
I have no qualms about that, Superior. I would love to get us in there real...
Well, I know you don't
What's
have
up?
any qualms about it.
You guys are going to make me
Just
grey, and I've already got light
get
hair.
us fucked over, or anybody else around us fucked over, and all that
First
good
of all.
stuff. So
First of all, we probably can't trust nobody because somehow someone knew that you were alone.
Yes, they could have just been following us and watch us split up. That
Magic.
is
Trust anybody.
And rolled a d6 to decide who they were going to kill.
trust me, those guys.
Oh my god!
They're always following you.
Oh my god, Raj!
Can you answer whether or not they actually did that?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Raj, and he can either tell us or not. I'm curious if that is, and he can say, I'm not going to tell you, and that's fine.
Raj, you just gave me a heart attack!
It might be a good idea for you guys to stay together.
Oh shit!
Awesome.
Oh my god, it's the Pixie Assassination Squad all over again. Oh man.
I need a minute!
I was pleased that it was Matt, actually. I was like, oh, yeah, well, this one deserves it.
Perfect.
But it's true. It's true that the ninjas have been there since the beginning. Travis knows this. They've been stalking him for months, and now he's sort of at war, sort of in this quiet war with I don't even remember his name anymore. Malcolm.
So Safiri's going to say, you do realize that my whole business is information, right? Next time you're in a secret war, let me know. It's kind of important.
Oh, sorry, I didn't think about it. Sorry.
And I start wiping like all the blood off of my face and clothes onto his like cape.
Wait, do you know for a fact that dude is in league with these ninjas?
I do. All right, there was the reason why I'm actually even sort of known as I am in the area, like first came about with me saving the caravans that would go from Blue Kettle to like down and around to the Four Corners and further west and such. And they were in a cave, and they were fucking ninjas and fucking magic looking guys. Would also looked kind of like ninjas, but they weren't. You get the idea. And that Malcolm piece of shit was right in the middle of it. He even, though we didn't actually tell the parents this, he took Roderick's, the Lord of Blue Kettle's son, hostage for about a day, which, wasn't good. But we saved him and thought I killed Malcolm, but I guess not. And of course, we saved the caravans.
We also know.
So, yeah, I'm positive it's him.
We also know that the ninjas were involved with Malcolm and his siblings because of when I went to go get the Heart of the Sea, they were all in the room.
Does it mean they have the last of stones?
I think there's still one stone that
I
we need to
believe
get. We have the Soul of the Mountain, the Heart of the Sea, and I think there's one last one.
Alright, so Ziria comes over and cleans Saphiri up a little bit, for which she is somewhat graceful, and she looks upon his antics a little more kindly now, considering, like, yeah, we should have killed this fuck when we had the chance. And she's like, alright, we got places to go, people to kill, let's do this.
There you go. Thank you for getting on board with me, Saphiri. We can't do this without you.
There was never a debate about whether they needed to die. The debate was how we were going to do it.
No, I know.
Elendra's lost her shit at this point. She's so fucking sick and tired of like this bloodlust that nobody is thinking.
It's not that.
Ezra's just sitting there face palming at Ziria because it's like, seriously?
Well, you don't have to get upset about it, but I'm just glad we're all on board.
Seriously?
That was a good call.
Oh my god.
It was really good.
Sorry for interrupting you, but that was necessary.
At least we're all on board now.
We were never not on board. I don't understand why you think that we were always not on board with them needing to die, because they have always needed to die. It was how we were going to execute it, okay?
Oh, wow. I didn't know premeditated was your thing. I winged it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Step one.
I'm going to do another
Step two,
Gibbs slap to the back of Ziria's head.
Everybody make a perception check.
I see everything, motherfuckers!
Perception check, you say. Hold on.
So,
Paper traps?
everyone is arguing and fighting. And Ezra, with your natural 20, you were able, no one else was able, to see that from the steps, like let's say you guys are down in the tavern area, from the steps that lead up into the rooms, someone was listening. And you, with your natural 20, not only did you catch them listening, but you identify them as your, I don't know how long it's been since you've seen Bentwick.
Oh, it's fucking Bentwick! I see him and I grab my bag of holding and I like hold it up in front of me, like clutching it to myself.
Oh, hey, fellas, how you doing? I was just on my way down for a nightcap.
I say,
Hey,
Bentwick, we have some unfinished business I need to talk to you about. And I crack my knuckles threateningly, as if I want to beat him up.
Starts trembling.
Really, I just want to talk to him.
He starts trembling.
I say, outside, now.
Saphiri,
Whoa, no.
I was like...
Whoa. No one's going out alone.
Yeah, nobody's going out alone, Saphiri. You're not going anywhere.
Ziria, you can come with.
But, okay, well, Lana, make sure you let them know.
You can just sound just Lana. You guys can stand outside the door, but you can't... I need to do this alone.
I'm serious though, Roger. I'm like holding my bag of holding like up in front of my face, just
Can't be
watching him.
stolen. Can't be stolen.
All right, fine. Instead of this, I take him out of earshot in the tavern to the opposite corner. Is that okay with everyone? Still within line of sight.
As long
That
as we
works.
can see you, that's
All
fine.
right, thank you.
Okay.
So I grab Bentwick by the scruff of the neck
Ah,
and I drag him over to the corner.
oh,
I'm sorry, Raj. I need a minute.
oh. Whatever you want, just take it.
Just one sec. I'm okay. Okay, so I grab Bentwick
Again.
and I'm like, we got 2 problems here.
Okay.
And he's like, serious business mode now. I was like, 1, I just heard that you have a no kill order on the Lord of Tile, and that's not going to work because he has a kill order on me. So he's going down.
What do you mean?
He just tried to have me killed.
1 second. And he actually is going to pull out a wand, sort of flick it. Okay. Speak freely.
Okay. I was like, a whole bunch of ninjas who work for the current Lord of Tile just tried to kill me in the street. I need you to lift the guild ban on going up against him. I will tell Ron so he knows in advance, but if he tries to take out one of the bosses of the Thieves Guild, that is a death mark.
I can give you my judgment right now. I did not know that they were going to attempt against you. Ron has brokered an agreement with the new lordship, and it did not entail attacking other members of the guild. Because that was broken, I will not interfere with any activities directly against this new lord, so long as it does not get back to the guild.
I say that's fine. This is my business. I handle it alone. My guild can subsist. They're setting up now. You should have them operational within a couple months, at least, or at the longest.
They attacked you first, and I can see that. And he'll very quickly verify that everything you're saying is true. Because what you did say is true. I know that much.
Right.
And he doesn't trust you, but he reads you.
Yeah.
He's telling the truth. So
and the second thing is, have you stolen anything from Ezra recently? Or anyone? They seem a mite bit jumpy.
what do you mean? I'm an honest citizen of this town.
Like you're just looking over and like Ezra's holding up his
Quote,
bag,
okay,
his big ass bag of holding in
It's a
front of him.
30 on my sense motive.
You believe that he's lying?
Okay, so I'll just be like, I would appreciate it if you could return those things to me, and I will pass them along. And it will make sense considering how threatening I look to you right now. And I'm like, I look like I'm about to stab him in the eye. Like I'm holding up a knife to him.
He ignores that. He waves that off. He's not afraid of you at all.
Right. I mean, that's the thing is that like I'm not actually like he completely
It's all a
ignores
big
that because
show.
he knows I'm not going to do it. I'm holding a show
Oh, okay.
for everyone else.
Okay,
So,
then I'm sorry. In that case, he reads you and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll give it all back. Here, take it all." And he gives you back Ziria's gold, which was 450 gold, and Greenwood's arrows that he didn't notice were gone,
Dang.
and Ralmir's monk robes.
My God.
and like a live chicken.
Zero.
He's like, "Whoop, that wasn't you." Never
He'll
mind.
pull from his bag holding Ezra's armor.
What?
I'll be like-
There's a reason I'm the guildmaster. See, now Ezra's armor isn't canon, but all of you had stuff. All of you who I mentioned, did have those things stolen from you. I just didn't say it,
Dang it.
but they're back now.
The session I had on Sunday, we met a guy who was very similar. He just like walked past us, and everyone had to make perception checks. One person lost literally every item in the game. We were like, "Oh yeah, this guy's super trustworthy. He'll show us where we can sell all our items." Like, and he did. We made 3,000 gold selling 300,000 gold selling our
Let's
items.
stay on track real
Sorry.
quick.
Yeah.
We lost.
He'll return the things that he stole.
Right, and so I will sort of release him, and I'll be like,
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't. Yeah, you know what I have to do. I'll talk to you later. So then I walk out of his spell of silence and I say, like, now get the heck out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm carrying, like, all of this shit. And I just throw it on the table.
Oh crap, that happened. Need
Now
those.
you see why I grabbed my bag of holding.
I pick up my arrows and shove them back
He's
on.
always stealing things. And I bought him a beer. God.
Didn't this happen last time we met?
It did.
Happens every time we meet Bentwick.
Oh yeah. I think more
Some
simply.
meat to him, Safiri. But thanks for the gold back. Can I buy a drink?
I think food would be more appropriate for a
Food
halfling with
it
blood
is.
loss.
I'll be
For a
back.
halfling teenager, I think
A
food would
child
be the best thing.
halfling with blood loss. You do not want to give them vasodilators. No.
Stop using big words, Matt. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not even that many letters. It's like 12.
Syria goes to the bar and stands next to Jedi's area. Gets a drink and some food. Probably a salad for Safiri.
Salad.
No,
Here you
we get Safiri some good red meat, potatoes,
Some sugar.
and some sugar. Yes, we get her a pie.
Oh,
A whole
yeah.
pie for herself.
Alright. That is the worst idea you have ever had. It's giving her sugar.
Actually, I'd love to see a Hyper Safiri in a fight.
Oh lord.
Oh my god, yes, please.
It'd be like that one squirrel from that animated movie.
Over the hedge.
Over the hedge.
Yeah.
Can I get like a haste or something? It's a pie of hasting. Okay, so I like gobble down this stuff and then I just like collapsed with my face on the table.
Somebody tip her head over so she doesn't breathe in the pie.
I tip her head over so she doesn't
No,
like.
I pick her up and carry her to a bed.
No, we have to leave.
That was out
We're
of character.
staying- Are we staying, or are we gonna stay the night and like people watch over? Like we're gonna be like really close in the same rooms with people watching.
Well,
what I was thinking.
I still
Syria
have.
goes, I will cast alarms and protections around here. We'll bunker down for the night and get some rest. We
I
can't
still-
move her anyways.
I still have my ring of sustenance on, so I can sleep for 2 hours and then keep watch the rest of the night. Just like we always do out in the wild.
If nobody trusts, we could always stay right down here in the common room area, and we'll just post up.
I have a feeling
Sounds
that would be
like-
exhausting for us, though.
I know it would, but it'd definitely be safer.
I would rather us be in an enclosed room rather than in a very open common room.
I asked to see if he's got any rooms large enough to fit all of us.
He says, "Okay, I got adventure party sized rooms. Maybe a little extra. 2 gold coins.
We'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
He'll take 2 gold coins. And he'll show you. It's kind of like a little military bunk. There's like 6 beds, and then the floor is strewn with straw.
Are there any windows or anything?
The window faces the alley, and it just kind of the opening kind of points just into the next building. There's like 10 feet between you and a red brick wall.
Are there any, like, are there any bedside tables?
Bedside tables, sure.
Okay, because Alundra wants to stack the bedside tables in front of the window.
Okay. Yeah,
Do the windows have shutters, or are they just open?
it's got a cheap, raggedy cover. Drapes, sorry.
Yeah, she's stacking them.
Okay.
Agreed.
Do I need
I'll
to
drop
do
a
I need to
arm
roll a strength check for that?
No, Ezra's
it's-
helping.
yeah,
I'm
Okay.
doing most of the work. You're just sort of directing it.
So you can just pile it up, and then Ziria can cast a spell of alarm security system. Elendra Goldleaf cracks the whip.
Crack that whip. Whoopsh.
Whipaka, whipaka.
You guys are secured in your room. You'll sleep through the night. No
Uh,
ninjas.
Ezra
Is-
starts the shift.
I was gonna say, when everybody falls asleep, Alindra is actually going to saunter over to Ezra, and she's going to hand him one of the rings that she's wearing, the ring of counterspell, and she's also going to
Hey,
hand him the
wait, what's that?
bracelet.
What are these?
Well, one is just a gift for all that you've done, and the other is something to grant you a little more protection.
Thank you, Alindra. Thank you very much.
And
Cue the violin.
Put some on.
What?
In the background, Greenwood is like, he's got the anime bubble
Oh my god.
coming out of his nose.
Eames does too.
Eames definitely does.
But yeah, after that she'll take her 2 hours rest, and then she'll wake up and switch shifts.
Gotcha. You guys will sleep peacefully throughout the night, as peacefully as you can with all the bad things that are going on, and you'll be fresh, awake in the morning.
Yes.
Dang it. Just pop
What
it.
did I miss?
Oh damn it. Hold on.
What?
I got this. Hold on.
What did I miss?
Well, if I
What
could get the right fucking thing.
Bar.
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're drawing the bubble. I'm not even looking over there.
That worries me, Raj.
Be fine.
So we'll
All
just
right.
start moving now.
I agree. We need to go.
But yeah, as soon as everybody wakes up, I imagine we're taking off.
Places to go, people to kill. Let's do this.
So you guys are headed to Tile.
Correct.
To the map. I'll center.
Yeah.
Just tell me if you want me to stop. Just like when to stop or whatever.
I keep an eye on it. Mostly, what's happened is that you've secured the south, but now you know that there is danger afoot.
How long would it be between Four Corners and Tile?
So the way that it's going to work is you guys have kind of thankfully for me, you just kind of stayed on foot. 30 miles travel is about a day's travel, and then you sleep. So it's like one day is here, and then you're on your second day of travel.
Do we want to go straight into town right now?
Yes.
All right.
Can we take a moment and think things through before we just bull rush in here?
I have a good map for this, actually.
What would be the fun in that? Let's just get ourselves protected and go in hard.
I'm
You
going. Oh, sorry.
will. The party will be making the way east.
Gentlemen and Saphiri, I love you, but I'd rather not die.
I'd have to agree on that one.
Okay.
You've crossed it several times before. The reason why it sort of begs your attention now is because everybody roll. Wait, you're on the world map. Everyone roll perception.
I mean, before we leave, I could have explained that I've seen the inside of the villa when I followed them that night. We could
34.
teleport in.
Okay. You're approaching a bridge that you've crossed a few times. And the The difference between what you see now is that there are figures standing on the bridge. Alendra, you can see from a distance that they are, they appear to be in red and black uniforms, wielding nasty-looking rifles, and they seem to be standing post on the bridge.
What is the bridge crossing over? Is it a ravine? Is it a river? Is it like a creek or what?
It's a river that spreads just because you've crossed it several times. It spreads about 90 feet across, and it's just it's like a 10-foot drop into flowing water that is rushing south.
Okay, so there's like a little ridge and then water underneath it.
Yeah, I'll show
it doesn't taper down. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show it to you here in a moment.
I was gonna say,
But
we
that's
did
what you
see
see,
the map.
Alendra. That's what you spy.
Okay.
Ziria would also see it because 37
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Same here, probably.
Yeah.
34.
I'm assuming they tell us about these people standing
yeah.
guard.
Yeah.
This calls for a disguise check.
Looks like we're gonna have company.
Give me 1 sec. I need to wait for Roll20 to load again. So I am going to disguise myself in my traditional disguise. Only a 23. Sorry
You're
about
disguising yourself, so that's a 33.
That's what I meant. Only a 33.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah.
Skill monkey.
And so I was like, in case anyone else has any better ideas, I'm going to go up and walk right past them, and then we can deal with these people.
We could just, pretend like we're not on a mission to kill people. We could act normally.
In
That'd be a
fairness,
thing.
they
Preparing
probably
for Greenwood's joust.
Yeah, we have excuse to do on there. I need to get ready
Do
for
you?
I mean, it's
Huh?
definitely partially true. I mean, it's not the only thing, but it's definitely
the
true.
jousting thing is at least 2 weeks away.
He's
And
got to get himself set up with his banners and everything. I mean, they were getting made. I don't know if they were finished, though.
She's what said. I have a woman that says she would be done by the time it start. But I still need to get stuff like my armor, the actual lance.
See,
And
we have plenty of reason.
the problem is not so much that they would confront us and attack us. The problem is that the fact that we would be known to be in the town. That our presence would immediately be reported to the authorities.
Well,
True.
unless you have a plan to get the rest of us through, or you know of a nice secret passage or something, then we're fucked no matter what.
I mean, I'll think for a second. I'm like, do I know any secret passages into Tile? And the answer is almost certainly no.
The best way to get in, just sort of, the best way for you to get in is the front door, obviously.
Yeah, why didn't we take a boat, people?
You could have taken a boat. You're not sure whether or not that would have made any difference in terms of security.
Right. So my thought was not actually, hey, let me just sneak by and then, worry about things. My thought was, let me sneak past them and then we kill them.
I can get behind that.
Yes,
Like,
let's
these
just,
are the
walk
black
into
armored
this.
guys, right?
Let's just walk into the city with our fucking weapons out and just, shank the guards before we even step inside.
One
Brilliant
sec.
plan.
Are we,
Problem is,
directly-
I'm thinking that they made their armor.
She's on edge.
Give me 1 sec. I just wanted to check something. Raj, are we is this the bridge directly into the city, or is this like a bridge en route from the city?
No, I'm going to show you here in a second. You're where you're at on the map, which you're like,
We can't see the map because we're on the token
I'm going to
page.
show you this. Kind of like this.
Okay. So we're sort of, this is a bridge en route. It's not like right outside the city.
Guys, if I can get us
Oh.
in invisible, we can come up with a
Hold
plan.
on,
Let's just
Ziria,
get to
can
a
you
safe-
just check their minds to see if they're actually evil?
Well,
Because
of course.
if they're good people, I don't want to kill them.
No, either do I. I say we just slip by them. I can make us invisible.
Elendra's just gonna start walking forward.
Nope.
No, Alendra.
Very hold her back.
Wait.
Stop.
Hold,
Make a fucking CMD.
hold, please.
Greetings. I was wondering if perhaps
Nope.
we could pass.
You're
You were held.
Hey,
you were
hey,
held.
I held you back.
You
That was
guys.
before.
You were held.
God damn it.
Ezra grabs her and throws her roughly to the ground.
What the fuck,
No.
dude? No.
Just wait a second. If Zuri can make us all invisible, we don't have to talk to anybody.
That can be done. Let's do this.
Okay.
And oh god, that's a lot of uses of a second level spell. How many of us are there?
7.
7.
How many second level spells does Ziria have?
7.
Exactly.
You do realize that I do not need it.
No, you don't need it. So I'm gonna hold
Okay, so
one,
6.
and I'm gonna use a vanish on myself because I don't need that long.
Okay. Saphiri, what are you gonna do since you're not invisible?
I am not Boy Scouting. I am Girl Scouting right now. And I'm going to walk forward, and as soon as Ziria has this thing, I assume we're out of like eyesight of them.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Raj.
But
Have they noticed us?
if you're gonna be this close without stealthing,
No.
you spotted them from far enough away to where you could.
There we go. That's what I was asking. So
Yeah, that's what I thought happened.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't this close. We were supposed to have spotted them from afar away, and then we would have taken action, like talked about this stuff farther away, and then we would have walked up.
Saphiri didn't want to become invisible.
No. Well, Saphiri didn't want, Ziria to blow his load this early. So here's what we're gonna do.
What? Crazy.
Classy.
Crazy.
No,
Classy.
that's in 4 that's what it's called when you spend all of your daily powers and encounter powers.
phrasing
in a-
coming
like a
from a
Nova.
halfling teenage girl.
Classy. Okay, go ahead,
That's,
Matt.
that's what it's called in 4
Come on,
when you
come on,
spend
come on.
all your dailies in one turn. Come on. All right. So so Saphiri is going to once they're invisible, she's going to trot up, and
Hold.
she's going to be like, "Hello."
Welcome to the new territory of Tayal.
This isn't a new territory. I was here just a week ago.
What do you want, little girl?
I am here to talk to the bank manager. I talked with him last week about setting up a line of credit for the new academy that is being built west of here. There we go. And while I'm talking, I'm sort of hoping that people are moving around me, and I'm talking very loudly. And I'm also trying to sort of just keep walking and talking.
Hold.
And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. What? Why can't I go past? This stuff is really important. I've
New
got to
tax.
talk to the bank manager.
New road tax. 100 gold coins to cross the bridge.
100 gold? That is obscene. Who has instituted this new tax?
It's 100 gold or get lost.
Well, sir, I have very important business with the bank, and his lordship would be very displeased to.
And I'm the new Lord of Tile. Now it's 100 gold or get lost.
So I will say, can't you think of any possible way? Nope, he can't.
You get kicked over here. Get lost.
It's like, no, fine. Here, take your crummy gold. And it's like, and I throw 100 gold on the ground. That's half of my begging profits that I stole from the Lord of Tile in the first place.
What?
No, I'm not saying that in character, Raj. So I'm like, fine. That's half of my cookie sales. Either you bastards want to buy cookies. I'm just like, no, probably not. So I'm just gonna keep moving. And I was like, fine. Grump, 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 grump. Grump, 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 grump.
And then when you get here, they're like, hold.
Fuck. It's like, yes, hello, sir. What can I do for you?
Crossing tax.
Well, sir,
100 gold coins.
I've already paid your tax.
That's the entry tax. Now you pay the crossing tax.
What happens if I go back the other way?
You
Does
live
it pay
here.
the
You
crossing
live on the
tax?
bridge then. If you'd like to go for a swim, we can help you with that.
But, sir, what if I don't have another 100 gold coins?
I'm sure you'll be able to find it at the bottom of the river.
Alright, say, "Are you sure I couldn't give it to you in cookies?"
Let me see.
Kill these guys, Ezra.
Future cookie orders. I don't have the cookies on me.
Say 100 gold coins.
100 gold. Ugh. Fine. I do the things. I take out 100 gold. Meh. Jesus. I would not have had on me had I not taken it from the other dude. But Alindra, stop it. What are you doing?
You don't see her.
Everyone just chill. Everyone chill for
You
1
don't see
second.
any of this.
Okay. So I'll be like, I hand him the 100 gold, and then as I'm walking by, I say, "Thank you,
Damn
sir.
it! Safiri, why'd you move?
Thank you, sir." And then as I walk by him, I'm just going to... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no.
Oi!
Well, sorry, sir. You know, these things happen, and that money goes to very, very important children's charity funds.
Okay, I believe you. Now get lost.
Okay.
That
I
can't be
skip
allowed.
along down the road, but I glare back at them anxiously.
What?
Or angrily.
They say to each other, "What little girl has 200 gold coins? This is crazy."
Well,
Girl
in
Scouts,
fairness,
man.
in the town, I did walk in with a sack of gold and talk to the bank manager.
They don't say that with you around.
Yeah, I know. I'm also not a little girl. I'm an adult.
She looks
Fully
like she's
grown
as old
halfling.
as me, guys.
Fully grown halfling.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So,
What
little girl.
What fully grown Girl Scout? What fully grown halfling female Girl Scout has 200 gold coin? It doesn't make any. This job gets crazier and crazier.
There's the highwayman.
Just, Ezra, just wait until Saphira starts to disguise herself as, you know, someone whom you fall desperately in love with. Be hilarious.
All right. So, how long does invisibility last?
Ziria, that's on to you.
Yeah, like 7 minutes for me.
All right. So you guys navigate the bridge encounter. You will be past all of that. You'll the invisibility will fade away, and Saphiri, now you can see everyone again, and you can stop metagaming.
I'll be like, damn, those guys. What a rip. We gotta kill this guy just for the sake of business alone.
Jay, we
Don't
robbed
mention that-
literally.
hey, don't mention killing around Alindra. We're
Are you
doing
a fucking
justice.
moron? She's not mad at you killing people. Oh, you're Jesus fucking Christ.
She's not even saying anything at this point. She's so fucking done.
Well,
She is so
So
fucking
Saphira
done.
is like, alright, we've got a
delivering
job to do.
justice.
It's probably best if I'm not seen with you.
All right,
And so
child.
I'm not going to split the party. Okay? I'm going to walk separately but close to them.
Oh, how you caught yourself. You can hear my teeth grinding against.
Well, someone went, "Oh God," and I was like, I wasn't gonna be like, "Yeah." So I just leave. I take the river and I just take the river down back to Four Corners and just chill there. No, it's like I'm going to come into the town separately from them.
Yep.
And so.
Saphira, you go ahead of us. Just we'll stay in eye contact. And now that she's across, we start going ourselves.
It's
Maybe
when
we
Saphiri
should
approaches the entrance to the town. Everybody
You
stop.
should have given her the pie.
When you actually here, he's right here. He's right here. So
That's right.
who's going through the gate?
Fucking wait.
Once she got across, I started walking across. I'm not going fast. I'm
Who's
far behind
So
her.
it's Saphiri. Saphiri's going through the gate.
I'm gonna.
Right
Yeah,
here,
I'm gonna.
Hold.
I'm like, "Hello, kind sir. How are you?" this day?"
Entry tax.
It's like, "Sir, I have already paid the taxes.
100 gold coins.
You are going to let me through as I have important business."
You did a diplomacy 39. Wow, you've got some great diplomacy. All right, we'll let you through for 90 gold.
Are there bugbears in Pathfinder?
Yes.
There are.
Okay.
Deembo was a bugbear.
I can't use my childlike to pretend that they're bugbears. I'll be like, "Sir, I have to get in there because there's a bugbear coming around the corner to the west." And the bluff check.
Hold. Hang on.
What
it looks
the
like
fuck,
Rolmir's
Rawl?
like,
What are you doing?
okay, hang on. Hang
Whoa.
on.
Yeah. Could everybody that's not Safiri get the fuck back here?
Hang
Wait, I
on.
thought we
us,
were
please?
stealth still.
No.
No!
No, hang on. Okay, so Safiri will say that there's a bugbear somewhere.
There are bugbears. Several bugbears.
Should have been owlbears.
Which direction?
To the west. I assume
Alright.
that's west.
They
That might actually be north. Whatever left is.
they will pull the hammers back on their musket rifles. That's musket rifle. Oh my gosh! And they're gonna charge that way. Defend the city!
Run. We
And they
run
run
in.
out.
Run.
Safiri, that was genius. Genius. They walk
So
in.
once one of our plans works,
You guys managed to get all the way into town. Listen to Matt.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm gonna mute myself now.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
There was no bugbears. Where did that little girl go?
I just loved how they were like, charge! Just run off all together.
Stage left.
And you guys will sneak through. Thanks to Safari's critical roll, you will make it into the city. Now, it's 9 o'clock.
On that.
On the other side of town, up in the old stone keep, there is a commotion. Shots are fired throughout the hall, and you can hear the sounds of shouting and fighting and arguing. You won't get away with this, criminal. Whatever could you mean? I am the Lord of Tyal now. The hell you are. And Malcolm will say, to render you the true honor that you have earned for your services to the previous Lord, I will allow you this one final chance to leave. And this guy will say, if you lay a hand on her, and then these guys are going to leave. The new Lord of Tile, wearing his shimmering evil black armor, will sit down on the throne, the Lord's throne. As you can see, the carpet has all been changed out to a much more sinister red. The sister, Malthea, will say, well, what do we do now that they've arrived? And Malcolm will say, let them run about. We all know why they're here. There's no reason to get our hands dirty. Either they'll take care of themselves, or we'll deal with them when the time is right. And the brother will say, but what about the sacrifice? And he'll say, all in good time. We have until the day of the king. Until then, let's just enjoy ourselves. Fade to black. That'll conclude this episode of the Ebon Ring. The party has now made their way courageously back into Tile, both courageously and cleverly at the same time.
I'm not sure if sneaking around everyone and tricking them into thinking bugbears is coming counts as courageous, but sure, let's go with that.
Combined with cleverness, of course.
Okay.
So what I'll say is that since you guys are in town, we need to quickly discuss what's going to happen. I have the 22nd and the 29th 100% for sure. And then March is going to be, I'm not going to be available at all. So over the next 2 weeks, we're going to keep the adventure here in Tile. Okay, I'm telling you all that. You're railroaded into it. So you'll regain your ability to Well, okay, I am telling you that, but ultimately, if you say, okay, we do have to leave, then I will adjudicate that. But the prepared adventure is for you to be in Tyel and for for it to end on the tournament. Okay?
Okay.
So unless anybody else has anything, I want to say thank you to those of you who are just watching the stream. I'm very grateful and I'm very honored, especially to receive inspiration from another dungeon master. That's pretty incredible. I hope you all were very entertained by me and my adventuring troupe. And I do hope that you come back for the next 2 weeks to find out what happens for the epic conclusion, the 2-part epic conclusion to season 3 of the Ebon Ring. Will they make it? Maybe. Probably. Or maybe not.
These seasons go by
Probably
so
not.
fast.
It's been a pleasure. I bid thee all a good night. And Angie, if you want to say any final goodbyes to your crew.
Thanks everybody for stopping by to watch. We will be back next week, same time, same place. And other than that, I don't really think I have anything else. So I think we'll end the stream here.
All right.
Signing off.